everyone, so today I'm going to answer 2 seconds. Mr. Bald wants to come up as usual. So beautiful. Okay, today I'm going to answer some fan questions, and these are questions that I've been getting since I've been a singer for the past like 10 years on my Facebook and my Instagram. So I'm going to answer some questions for you. My God, what has been my worst date? So I remember my very first Tinder date that I went on, and I usually date people younger than me, and my friends were like, oh, you really need to start dating somebody that's older and, you know, more sensible. So like I had this guy ask me out on a date, and he ended up like lying about his age, and he like took me to this really posh sort of bar thing, and like I drink vodka Red Bull, which is like the absolute most unclassiest drink ever, and the bar was like, oh no, we don't serve that here. And I was like, oh right, okay. I was like, well, I'll just have a glass of champagne then. And he was so full of himself, he was so stuck up, and we went to another bar, and I just thought, fuck it man, I'm getting absolutely steaming, like that's the only way you can do this. And I remember he went to the toilet, and like I had a group chat for the girls that I hung about with, and they were like, oh, how's your date? And I was like the guy is an actual chump, like he's a pure idiot, he's stuck up, chump. And I WhatsApped it to him instead of the group chat. I know, actually it's bad. And then he came out of the toilet and was like, oh, I'm a fucking chump, am I? I was like, oh. So that was a successful date. Would I ever change my name, and what would it be to? I absolutely hated my name when I was younger, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't even say it. I felt like when I was in primary school and they had to ask your name, I was like, Ashley. And I hated it. I was like, why did you call me that, mum? Like it's the worst name ever. But now that I'm older, I like it, and it's a lot more common now. I was like one of the first people I knew to be called Ashley. It doesn't bother me anymore. But I really like the name Danny, but with an I for a girl. Oh gee, you're so spoiled. There's a question I always get asked on Instagram, like what do I do in my spare time? Like I would probably say when I was younger, in my spare time I always was singing and dancing and acting, and when you actually do it professionally as a full-time job, it's not really as fun as it used to be, because you're doing it constantly, and it's like any job. Obviously I'm really lucky to do a job that I love doing, but it definitely takes the fun out of it. So now I'd probably say like the things that I do in my spare time, and I'm absolutely my most happy, I can't get my words out, my most happy place is out walking with my dog. I love just spending time with Archibald, just doing normal things and just chilling and just going walks with Archie. It's like, honestly, it's my pure happy place, and I love it so much. Okay, if I had a dinner party with any celebrity I could possibly want to have a dinner party with, it would be, I'm a big Debbie Harry fan from Blondie, so I would need to have her at a dinner party. I would need to have Robert De Niro, because he's an actual legend. I'm obsessed with Robert De Niro, and I'm obsessed with gangster movies, and also I'm obsessed with Britney Spears. Everybody knows this, like I'm pure Britney Spears #1 fan. And I love Eddie Reader. I think she's an absolutely amazing songwriter, Scottish singer, and probably Marilyn Monroe, so that would be a cool dinner party. Have a right good bevy with them. what did I see myself doing if I wasn't a singer? I always wanted to be a vet, because I'm like totally obsessed with animals. Oh my god, look at Mr. Bald here, I love him. Oh baby, my best friend. Yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with animals, and I've always been obsessed with animals. I did horse riding, had a horse when I was younger, and I always wanted to be a vet, but I'm super scared of needles and I'm super scared of blood, so I kind of decided that that wasn't a very good idea. I also used to play football when I was younger. I was absolutely obsessed with Rangers Football Club, and I was in the boys football team and the girls football team because I was so good. I played a left midfield just because nobody else would play that position. I'm not even left footed. And I always wanted to be a girl footballer as well, so I think if I wasn't a singer, I would have been in a girls football team or a vet. What is my absolute pet peeve? I'd probably say my pet peeve now is just this obsession with surgery and stuff that we're having at the moment. Like, I'm such a tomboy, I'm such like a natural girl, I've never had any plastic surgery at all, you know what I mean? I don't have anything against it, you know what I mean? When I get older, I probably definitely will have. If I've got money, then I'd probably do it, do you know what I mean? But I just think like it's went to the extreme now. Like with Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner, Khloe Kardashian. I love the Kardashians, but their arses are they're ridiculous. Like, they don't even look good, it just looks strange. You know, like their thighs don't match their arse cheeks. It doesn't look good at all. And then all these young girls and women, you know, are just like following suit, going abroad and that to get cheap surgery, and they're really putting their lives at risk. I mean, people are dying for this. The other thing I hate, I mean, I'm the only person I know that hasn't had my lips done, and I have nothing against that either. Like, I probably would like to get my lips done, but I would really research where I got it done. I think I've seen people with their lips done and it looks amazing, and then I've seen people with their lips done and it looks absolutely horrendous, like a big sausage, too big, like a sausage mouth. So people just go OTT, you know, with it. It's not a good look, like it's not attractive at all. If it's done properly, it can look amazing, but so that's probably my pet peeve, is just like how the world's gone a bit image daft and it's went a bit celebrity daft. Yeah. What would be my message to my fans? I'd probably say, I mean, the majority of my fan base is actually in Jakarta, which is in Indonesia. They love cheesy pop music. Hi everyone in Jakarta, I love you. And I've got some fans in Australia and Glasgow, and I'm super grateful for every single one of the fans that I've got. My message to my fans would be just to be yourself 100% of the time. Always be yourself. And I love the fact that the music industry is starting to, like, I mean, look at Lewis Capaldi, he's the best thing since sliced bread. Like, he's so down to earth, he just does not give a fuck, he just cuts about in a tracksuit, he's just so Scottish, it's unreal, and he's like #1 in America, where these people have tried to like obsess with their image and stuff like that. And it's nice to see singers now that, like, it doesn't matter about your weight or so I would just say be yourself. When I first started out in my career, like, I was trying to be somebody that I wasn't, like all this super diva stuff, and you know, I was working with producers and management companies and they were all trying to make me something that I wasn't, you know, and tell me to lie about my age, or, you know, dye your hair, or say this and get your hair cut, and I'm like, that's not me, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, I was just like cutting about like a tramp with no makeup on and a junkie bun, which, if you're not from Glasgow, it's like a top knot. And I've really, like, as I've got older, just really embraced who I am, and that's why I set up my own independent record label was to, you know, so I could have control of my career and not like have to try and be somebody that I'm not. So, and the more I've done that, the more fans I've got, just being genuine and real. So yeah, I would like say that's my message to my fans. Always be yourself. Be yourself. Be a good person, and you know, just be true to yourself. And get a dog, because it's the best thing ever. So thank you. I've really enjoyed answering your questions, and maybe do this again sometime. Right, bye Archie. Bye. Bye.